Welcome to STA-B Exam Forum. Student, we have come up with a new video on important DRDO missiles. Okay, and this topic is very important in the static GK portion. Okay, so whatever the information that I am presenting in this video are based on the Wikipedia page. Okay, so I will share the link in the description box of that wiki page. Okay, so you can have a look on all these details regarding those missiles. Okay, so before proceeding, these are our few videos that we made for admin and lad cadre, like job profile, what is the syllabus for static, quantitative aptitude, reasoning. Everything is available in the DRDO admin and lad cadre playlist. You can have a look on that. Okay, so let's begin this video quickly. I would like to tell you, take pen and pencil. Okay, just note it down, whatever we are going to tell. These are very important and we try to explain in very simple words. Okay, in very simple word you can understand each and everything related to the Indian DRDO missile. Okay, so let's proceed for the video. स्टूडेंट, चलिए शुरुआत करते हैं वीडियो की. सबसे पहले हम जानेंगे व्हाट इज DRDO. ओके, डिफेंस रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. स्टूडेंट, जैसा कि आपको पता है, दिस इज अवर इंडिया एंड इट इज सराउंडेड बाय मैनी कंट्रीज. ओके, सॉरी फॉर माय डायग्राम. सो दिस इज पाकिस्तान, चाइना, श्रीलंका, नेपाल. So these are our neighbors and they could attack us at certain point of time. So in order to protect our country, we need some weapons. Okay, weapons and some technology which work with Indian Army, Indian Air Force and Indian Navy. Why? Because enemy can attack from the ground, from the oceans, from the sea, from the sky. Okay, so along with these three services we need some technology and weapons to protect our country. Okay, so who will make this weapon and technology? So here comes the DRDO. Okay, it is a premier agency which come under Ministry of Defense. Okay, and as I told you, it has basically three users. These are the three users: Indian Air Force, Indian Army and Indian Navy. Okay, the next thing you should know that when it is founded. Okay, in the last September exam they have asked the foundation day. Okay, when is the DRDO day is celebrated? Okay, so foundation day is celebrated on when? 1st Jan 1958. It is the day when DRDO got established. Okay, and it is also known as DRDO day. Okay, so in exam if they ask when is DRDO day observed, DRDO day कब मनाया जाता है, तो आप क्या बोलेंगे? 1st Jan 1958. Understood? Let's see the next important point they can ask is headquarter. Where is DRDO headquarter situated? So as I told you, it come under Ministry of Defense and most of the ministry are in Delhi, so their headquarter is also in New Delhi. Okay, headquarter is also in New Delhi. Okay, from the exam perspective they can also ask their motto. What is their motto? Balasya Moolam Vigyanam. Okay, Balasya Moolam Vigyanam. It means Vigyanam. Okay, it means strength lies in the science. Okay, strength of the origin is in science. So this is their motto that you should know. And the next thing you should know about the current chairman. Okay, current chairman. Who is the current chairman of DRDO? Yes, recently last year Dr. Samir V. Kamath took over charge as the chairman of DRDO. Okay, student, this is the basic thing you should know about the DRDO. Okay, in the upcoming slide I will tell you the missiles which are very important from the exam perspective that I am going to tell you. Okay, you can take a screenshot of this slide. Yes. So student, let us see what are the main projects of DRDO. Okay, what are the main projects of DRDO? As I told you, the very important one is missile system. Okay, so those students who don't know about missile system, I will tell you what exactly is a missile. So student, what happens, this is the land. Okay, this is the launch point. Okay, missile is just like a rocket which you use to fly in Diwali festival. Okay, so you need to launch from a certain point. So because of the propulsion, it reaches some target to destroy that point. Okay, this is called target. So obviously this missile will travel some distance. Okay, this missile will travel some distance, and that distance is called range. That distance is called range, from where it is being launched to where it has been targeted. Okay, so naturally आपके mind में आएगा from where this is launched. Okay, so student, as I told you in the previous slide also, this missile can be launched from 4 points. Okay, from where? Land, that let's call it as a surface. Okay, or land, or it can be launched from the air. How it can be launched from the air? Yes, some fighter aircraft it will be fitted in that. Okay, from air missile can also be launched, and from ship it can be launched, right? From ship it can be launched. And what else? Where it can be launched? From the submarine also it can launch. Okay, submarine, inside the water. Okay, inside the water it can be launched. Similarly, where it can be targeted? Okay, it can be targeted in the same phase what we have seen in the launch. Okay, it can be launched from the surface and can be targeted on some surface. It can be launched from air and targeted on some air point or some surface point, or from ship. Okay, these are the basic scenarios. Okay, so I hope this basic thing about missile system you understood. So we are going to see from the exam perspective what are the important missile system. Okay, so before starting, this missile system journey begins with Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam idea of integrated guided missile development program. Okay, IGMDP. Okay, just remember this full form. This is very important. Integrated guided missile development program. Okay, this is the program where all the missile system which we are currently seeing, this is developed from this program itself. Okay, And missile can be categorized into various category. Okay, so the very first one is, yes, surface to surface missile. Okay, I am now categorizing all this missile. The very first one is surface to surface. What does this mean? It can be launched from the surface and target will also remain in the surface. Okay, student, one more thing, you need not to remember the range of every missile, because it is very difficult to collect all those ranges and to remember all those ranges. I will tell you specifically the range of particular missile which are important from the exam perspective, right? So the very first one is surface to surface air missile, under which the first comes the very old missile. It is also called Janani of missile. It's called Prithvi missile. Okay, Prithvi missile. Okay, it is Prithvi. Prithvi is what? Short range surface to surface missile. Its range is approximately 300 kilometer. Okay, and it has some variations. There are 3 variations: Prithvi 1, Prithvi 2 and Prithvi 3. Okay, there are some differences between these missiles, Prithvi 1, Prithvi 2, Prithvi 3, but you need not to bother about all these details. Okay, just remember Prithvi is surface to surface missile and it has a range of approximately 300 kilometer. Okay, so second comes Agni missile. Okay, Agni missile, you must have heard this Agni missile. Yes, this is very important, very strategic weapon for the country. Why? Because its range can be maximum up to 5,000 that DRDO has tested. Okay, so that's why they are also called intercontinental ballistic missile. Okay, these are also called intercontinental ballistic missile. Intercontinental means it can travel from one continent to another. Why? Because its range is almost 5,000 kilometer. Okay, second thing is it has again some variation starting from Agni 1, Agni 2, Agni 3 and up to Agni 5, and recently you must have heard Agni Prime. Okay, Agni P. So this Agni Prime recently has launched. Its range, they are saying it is almost 2,000 kilometer. For Agni 5, as I told you, it is 5,000 kilometer. Okay, understood? So this Prithvi is short range of 300 kilometer. Agni is long range surface to surface missile. And next important missile from the exam point of view is Pinaka. Okay, Pinaka. It is basically a rocket, but they have converted into missile. Okay, and it's is launched from MBRL. Okay, MBRL. Okay, this Pinaka is widely used during the Kargil war, and it is launched from MBRL. Okay, so in one of the exam they have asked what is MBRL in reference to Pinaka. What is MBRL? Multi barrel rocket system. Okay, rocket system. You can have a look on those photograph how it looks. Multi barrels means there will be tube like structure, multiple tube like structure from which it is fired. Okay, so from surface to surface point of view, let's see the next category which I am putting as other missile, which are not very important from the exam perspective, but you should know. It is Pralay, Prahar. Okay, Pralay and Prahar, these are also short ranges. Okay, so in surface to surface missile, Agni has the longest range of 5,000 kilometer and it is intercontinental ballistic missile. I already told you the meaning. And Prithvi has 3,300 kilometer with its variation first, second, third. Okay, I hope you understand this. You can take a screenshot of this slide. I will move forward then. Okay. So the next category is surface to air missile. Okay, let me write surface to air missile. Okay, these are called SAM, surface to air missile. Okay, in surface to air missile, as I told you, like it is launched from the surface, but target will be some in air. It can be airplane, it can be another fighter plane, it can be other missile. Okay, but target will be in air, so that's why it is called surface to air missile. Okay, let me draw a diagram for you. This is your surface. Okay, it is launched from here, so this is surface, this is air. In air it can be anything, airplane, bomb, so it will try to hit that target. Okay, so let's see what are the important surface to air missile in DRDO in India. Yes, the very first one is Akash. Okay, the very first one is Akash. This comes under IGMP program that I told you, Akash. The second important missile, surface to air missile, is what? Trishul. Okay, Trishul is also a missile which comes under integrated guided missile program. Okay, so there is no particular range for these type of missile because they are very reactive missile. Reactive means whenever there is a target, they will try to find and hit those target within the air. Okay, and recently you must have heard DRDO has launched QRSAM, quick reaction surface to air missile. Okay, and what else? There is some other missiles also called VLSRSAM. Okay, quick reaction surface to air missile, vertical launch. VL means vertical launch. Okay, vertical launch. And next important SAM missile you must have heard about, what? VSHORADS. VSHORADS. Okay, it is very short range air defense system. Okay, whenever you find air defense, these are basically surface to air missile. Okay, air defense. Okay, so as you can see, in all the missile you have this word SAM. Okay, SAM, VSHORAD, air defense. Okay, these are surface to air missile. You need not to bother about the ranges for surface to air missile. Okay, just remember these name. Okay, from what platform they are launched, that can be asked in the exam. Okay, can we move to the next slide? Yes. Okay, so the next important category is what? Air to air missile. Beautiful, na? Air to air. It means you are in air. Okay, some fighter aircraft is there, so missile is launched from air and target is hit on the air itself. Okay, so it is air to air missile. And the very important from exam point of view is Astra. Okay, it has been inducted recently. Okay, Astra. So Astra is air to air missile. It is also called BVR. Remember what is the full form of BVR? Just note it down. Beyond visual range. Okay, beyond visual range, BVR. Okay, air to air missile is Astra. Okay, so this is very important. Air to air missile, only you just remember this name, that is sufficient. Okay, so the next category you can think of what? Air to surface missile. Okay, air to surface missile. So in air to surface missile, what does this means? You are in mid air and you are dropping it onto the ground. Okay, basically if you are dropping onto something on ground, they are called bombs. Okay, bombs. So in air to surface missile, you have some bombs like Garutma is very important bomb, Garutma and Garuda. Garuda, and one missile is there. What is its name? Sant, standoff anti-tank missile. Okay, this is also launched from helicopter. Okay, okay, fine. You can take a screenshot of this slide also. Let's move to the next category. I hope you are not getting bored, right? Okay. So the next and very important is anti-tank missile. Okay, anti-tank missiles. Okay, anti-tank missiles. And this is very, very important, student. Remember its name. Its name is Nag. Okay, Nag. So Nag is an anti-tank missile. So what they can ask, what is third generation anti-tank missile? Okay, so you should answer it as Nag. Okay, it is again, it is surface to surface missile. This Nag is surface to surface missile. Okay, so one another variation of Nag is called Helena. Okay, what is its name? Helena. What does this means? Heli means helicopter, launch Nag. Okay, let me write for you, helicopter launch Nag. Okay, and all these Nag variation are also called fire and forgot type of missiles. Fire and forgot. Okay, so they can ask what is third generation anti-tank missile, which is also called fire and forgot. So your answer should be Nag. Next important anti-tank missile which has been tested recently last year is MP-ATGM. Have you heard this? MP-ATGM. MP means man portable. Okay, man portable. Okay, man portable anti-tank guided missile. Okay, this is MP-ATGM. Okay, and next one is standoff anti-tank missile. Okay, as I told you, it is helicopter launch, so it is air to surface missile. Okay, just remember the name. This is very important from the exam point of view. Nag third generation fire and forgot anti-tank missile. Okay, shall we move to the next category, or I will wait for some time? Yes. In air-to-air missile, write one more that I see very important from the exam point of view is SAW. Okay, it is air-to-air weapon. Okay, so SAW is also example of air-to-air missile. Okay, let's move to the next category. So the next category which we are going to take as, which is very important from the nation point of view, is what? Anti-satellite missile. Anti-satellite missile. Student, can you name the anti-satellite missile that has been launched on particular day, that is 27th March 2019? Yes, do you know this name? This is very important, student. It is Mission Shakti. Okay, this is Mission Shakti. So you can see DRDO capability. From ground you are able to hit the satellite as well. Okay, this is satellite. From ground you are able to hit the satellite. Okay, so these are anti-satellite missile, and Mission Shakti is the example. Okay, And remember this date, student, this is very important. 27th March 2019 Mission Shakti was launched. Okay, okay, shall we move to the next point? Okay, so there are some other category that you should know. The first one is the cruise missile. Okay, what do you mean by cruise missile? Okay, how it is different from the ballistic missile? Student, cruise, as you heard the name, this cruise in the ship. So cruise means constant speed. Okay, constant speed. It flies at level position. Okay, so in the cruise missile you differentiate in the three category. What are those? Subsonic cruise missile, then supersonic and hypersonic. Student, in the last DRDO exam they have asked what is subsonic cruise missile, which of the following is subsonic cruise missile, and the answer was, can anybody tell? Yes, it's Nirbhay. Okay, Nirbhay is the subsonic cruise missile. Okay, and in cruise missile, very important one you should know, it's BrahMos. Okay, BrahMos is a cruise missile and it has all the three variation: land, air and ship. All the three version are there, and it derives from the two river name. First one is a Brahmaputra and second one is Moskva river of Russia. Okay, Moskva river of the Russia, that you should know. Then one supersonic missile which is not very important, but you should know, it's Shaurya. Okay, Shaurya is one missile which is supersonic cruise missile. Okay, okay, and one more thing that before closing I would like to tell you, it is defense system. Okay, so India has brought several defense system from other countries, like from Russia it borrowed S-400 defense system. You should know it is defense system, and it has its own defense system. It is called Barak 8, which it take from the Israel. Okay, Israel. Okay, you can take a screenshot of this, and for this particular missile system I am winding up. If you have anything to say, you can ask in our comment box. We will try to answer those questions. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.